Once upon a time, there was a place called Folies-Bergère where everyone was happy, smiling, flirting, and staring. Well, everyone except our princess in the front, dressed in a barmaid's uniform and a sad face. With her melancholy and distant eyes, she immediately gives this painting a dreamy look and brings us in to inspect it even more. And trust me, this painting has a lot to say. But before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification button so you never miss a video. So, we're stationed in a bar in Folies-Bergère, a music hall that was extremely popular in the 1880s. This painting, done by Impressionist Édouard Manet, initiated a lot of curiosity regarding the incredible details. Our main focus is, obviously, the young lady working behind the bar, surrounded by bottles of alcohol and oranges, waiting for someone to come by and order. At the time, Manet tried to hide her identity and keep her anonymous. However, today her name is known to us, and she's called Suzanne. Although she's giving me much more Greta or Henrietta vibes, don't ask me why. Moving on. If we pay attention to her body language and body position, we may notice that her figure looks a bit hunched and tiring, almost as if she's been standing there for an eternity. But what's most endearing are her standoffish eyes, hiding the gaze from the viewer and with a faint smile, looking more disinterested than approachable. At a first glance, she appears as if she's the star of the show, with her low-cut dress with flower decorations, as well as with her sensual and bodily expression. This depiction could also be connected to the fact that the waitresses at the time were also used for sexual pleasures, and their jobs are not only to serve drinks to the guests, but also their bodies. But this depiction isn't necessarily true. The longer we look and the closer we look, we notice that our attention is not being grabbed by the bar lady, but rather by the background. One of the most interesting aspects of the painting is the way in which Manet has used mirrors to create a sense of depth and space. In the background of the painting, we can see a large mirror which reflects the image of the woman behind the bar. And although Manet could have simply drawn the people in the back, he added a mirror so we can pay close attention to these characters, and especially the situation happening on the right. The woman appears to be standing at a different angle compared to the ones we see in the foreground. This creates a sense of disorientation and confusion, as if we're not quite sure what we're looking at, and she looks different. Her face looks a lot brighter and friendlier than her centered look, and she seems like she's actually enjoying the conversation rather than forcing herself for the chit-chats and unpleasant interactions. And she is talking to someone, but who is this mystery person? It's often theorized that the man in the mirror could be Manet himself, but it's also seen as our own reflection, from our own point of view, so that could mean that that's us. Or it could be a random dude getting a drink at the bar, who knows? Another interesting aspect of the painting is the way in which Manet has included a variety of different characters in the scene, all of whom seem to be up to something different. In the background of the painting, we can see a variety of characters, including a woman who's laughing with their companion, a man who appears to be lost in thought, and several other people who are engaged in their own conversations, as well as a trapeze artist that's hanging from the sky. He was a bit too late to the painting session as he only got his feet in the picture, but still a valid photobomb. Also, the crowded bar, the colorful drinks, and the various characters all contribute to the sense of chaos and excitement that was so typical for this famous Parisian venue. Manet did an excellent job capturing the sense of happiness and wonder on a painting and leaving us to guess. So now we have dozens of interpretations of this painting. One of the popular ones is that it's a commentary on the social and economic changes that were taking place in Paris at the time. The woman behind the bar represents the changing role of women in society as they began to take on more independent and visible roles in the workplace. At the same time, the various characters in the painting represent the different classes and social groups that were coming into contact with each other in the rapidly changing city. On the other hand, some are talking about how the painting is a meditation on the nature of perception and reality. The woman behind the bar, with her blurred features and disconnected gaze, represents the elusive and often deceptive nature of truth and understanding. The various characters in the painting, with their different perspectives and attitudes, represent the different ways in which people perceive and interpret the world around them. Manet did an amazing job of leaving room for interpretations and guessing with this, at first sight, simple painting. And as we all know, paintings speak 1,000 words. We just have to know how to read them. What do you think about our beautiful bartender here? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos like this.